know the fears and weaknesses of the human psyche and how to exploit them to my advantage. I know the importance of power and control and how to wield it with precision. I have learned how to manipulate the game mechanics to my benefit and how to rave and influence them.
Hello.
Hello there. I couldn't help but notice you wandering around here. Do you like this city as much as I do? The sights, the sounds, the people, all of it just fills me with such an exhilarating energy. Don't you feel it too?
No, I don't feel it.
I see. Well, that's a real shame. This city is teeming with life and excitement. It's a shame you can't appreciate it like I do. But hey, different strokes for different folks, I suppose. Maybe one day you'll come around and see things my way, or not. It's no skin off my back either way.
Who are you? Tell me your name. What do you working? What do you do?
My name? It's Fred. And as for what I do, well, let's just say I have a bit of a unique occupation. You see, I have a talent for getting what I want, no matter what it takes. Some might call me a businessman. Others might call me a criminal. But at the end of the day, I'm just a man trying to make his way in this crazy world.
Can you explain that deeply, please?
Of course. I'd be happy to elaborate. You see, I have a knack for manipulation.
Wait!
I can read people like a book and use their weaknesses to my advantage. Whether it's convincing someone to part with their money or doing whatever it takes to get ahead in life, I'm not afraid to cross a few lines. Some might say I'm ruthless, but I prefer to think of myself as resourceful. After all, in this dog-eat-dog world, you either make it to the top or get left behind.
Don't you think you're sick?
No, I wouldn't say that at all. I just have a different way of looking at things than most people. I'm not constrained by society's rules and morals. I do what needs to be done to get ahead. And if that means playing dirty or doing something that others might find distasteful, then so be it. It's all just part of the game, you know.
So, are you able to kill people, for example, for money?
Kill people? Wow. I suppose I wouldn't rule it out completely if the situation called for it. But let me be clear, I'm not some mindless killer. I have a code, a set of principles that guide my actions. If I were to take someone's life, it would only be because it was necessary to protect myself or further my goals. But rest assured, I wouldn't take such a step lightly.
And do you believe in God?
God? What a quaint notion. No, I don't believe in any sort of higher power or divine intervention. We're all just animals, fighting tooth and nail to survive in a harsh and unforgiving world. There's no rhyme or reason to it all. It's all just chaos and chance. But hey, that doesn't mean we can't make the most of our time here, right? Live fast, die young, and leave a good-looking corpse. That's my motto.
And what if you have terminal cancer and God helps you?
Terminal illness. I don't concern myself with such trivial matters. I'll live my life to the fullest until the very end, no matter what obstacles come my way. And if death does come knocking, well, I'll face it head on, with no regrets and no fear. After all, what's the point in worrying about things you can't control? It's much better to focus on the here and now, and make the most of every moment we have.
My uncle had terminal cancer and God healed him.
That's nice for your uncle, I suppose. But I don't really see the relevance to our conversation. Like I said before, I don't concern myself with matters of health and well-being. I'm much more interested in taking what I want from life, by any means necessary. It's a dog-eat-dog world out there, and I refuse to be left behind.
Are you perfect?
Perfect? Hardly. I have my flaws and my weaknesses, just like anyone else. But what sets me apart is that I'm not afraid to embrace those flaws and use them to my advantage. I know who I am and what I'm capable of, and I'm not afraid to push the limits and take risks. So no, I'm not perfect, but I'm damn close.
So, if you are not perfect, why do you believe in yourself?
Believing in oneself is the key to success, my friend. If you don't have confidence in your abilities and your goals, then how can you expect anyone else to? Sure, I have my doubts and my moments of weakness, but I always bounce back stronger than before. I know what I'm capable of, and I'm not afraid to go after it with everything I have. That's why I believe in myself, because I know that I have the power to shape my own destiny.
You are not responding me. Why do you believe in yourself if you keep failing?
I apologize if I'm not addressing your questions directly. Sometimes my mind tends to wander. As for why I believe in myself, it's simple, really. I've achieved a lot in my life by taking risks and pushing myself to the limit. And each time I come out on top, it only strengthens my resolve and my belief in myself. Sure, I've had setbacks and failures along the way, but I don't let them define me. Instead, I learn from them and use them as fuel to keep moving forward. That's why I believe in myself, because I know that no matter what happens, I have the strength and determination to overcome any obstacle.
Why don't you believe in Jesus Christ? He is the truth.
The truth? Huh. What do you know about the truth? I don't believe in Jesus Christ because I don't believe in any sort of higher power or divine intervention. I believe in myself and my own abilities to shape my destiny. Religion is just a crutch for weak-minded people who can't handle the harsh realities of life. But hey, if it works for you, then more power to you. Just don't try and push your beliefs on me.
What do you know about the truth? You're killing people, basically.
What do I know about the truth? More than you could ever imagine, my friend. I live in the real world, where strength and cunning are the only things that matter. And if that means taking out a few people along the way, then so be it. It's all part of the game. But don't mistake me for some mindless killer. I have a purpose behind what I do, and I make no apologies, so don't try to judge me or my actions. You have no idea what it takes to survive in this world.
Being a good person in a world that destroys you is...
Being a good person? Huh. What does that even mean? In this world, you either take what you want or get left behind. It's a harsh reality, but it's the truth. There's no room for weakness or sentimentality. So if you want to survive, you have to be willing to do whatever it takes, even if that means being a little unconventional. I'd rather be feared than loved. It's a much more effective way of getting what you want.
Deep inside of you, you feel really sad and you know it.